Come on, guys. Kodak. Okay, let's talk about it. So, Kodak was founded in 1880 and has been a premier camera company until the rise of smartphones. iPhones, Androids in 2007, right? And since then, we've forgotten about Kodak. Trump invokes the Defense Production Act, right? And you all just jump on it? Please tell me some of you out there did not just hop on this before thinking twice, right? I want to talk to you guys today about FOMO, the fear of missing out. The stock market is highly emotional. It's irrational. It doesn't make sense, right? You have to understand this when you're investing. So when you see a stock rise 2,000% in a day, that is the definition of FOMO. That is the definition of hype. And I'm just seeing all these reports of Robinhood traders, millennial traders, hopping on to Kodak, right? Everyone wants their Kodak moment. Everyone wants their 15 minutes of Kodak fame, right? Everyone wants to get rich off of Kodak all of a sudden. Remember, guys, it says right here, Eastman Kodak Company engages in the provision of analog and digital innovations. It operates through the following segments: print systems, enterprise inkjet systems, Kodak software, brand, film and imaging, advanced materials and 3D printed technology, Eastman Business Park and other. Right? The print system segment comprises of pre-press and electrophotographic printing solutions. Right? I don't see anything here about Kodak being a pharmaceutical company. They're not pharmaceutical. I'm just amazed, guys. Come on. Kodak is not a pharmaceutical company. Not yet, at least, right? They don't have experience in this. That's not what they do. At least that's not what we know them for, right? Why is everyone jumping onto them right now? Do you know what Kodak does? Do you know what you're investing in? Guys, remember, we practice the bull mentality on this channel, right? We practice the bull mentality. We know what we invest in. We understand what we invest in. We believe in what we invest in. And we hold for the long term. That's how you build wealth. Investing in the stock market. Not by day trading. Not by hopping on the next big FOMO stock, right? Don't hop onto Kodak because everyone's hopping on and the stock is rising to 2,000+% just because Trump invokes the Defense Production Act, right? The DPA doesn't mean that Kodak is all of a sudden a high growth company, right? They haven't even created the factory yet. The factory still has to be built. What are you guys invested in? What do you know about pharmaceuticals? And again, don't get me wrong. If you know how pharmaceutical companies work, if you know how long it takes to build a pharmaceutical production facility, if you know what Kodak has in its R&D, in its research and development labs, if you have been researching Kodak, or if you took the time this week to actually look into the company and understand what their plan is to become this pharmaceutical production company, right? If you've done the homework and looked into the company, by all means, if you believe in the company, if you know it, if you understand it, and you plan to hold for the long term, then go ahead and invest in it if you want to. But don't, remember, Warren Buffett said, if you're going to invest in the stock market, don't do anything stupid, right? Don't be stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, but I don't want you to be stupid. So please think about what you're investing in before you hop on to the latest trends. Nobody cares about your money more than you do, but I want to make sure that everyone who watches me is set up for success, knows when to be greedy and knows when to be fearful. Again, another Warren Buffett quote. Be fearful when others are greedy. Right? Everyone was greedy today. I'm looking at I'm on Robinhood app right now, and I'm actually just watching this CNBC lady that I watch every night, and she says that Kodak is up 2,000% in one day. That was on the 29th. What day is it today? Today's the 30th. That was yesterday. It rose on the 27th from $2.50 to $10 on the 28th, right? Ended that day at 19 or something like, what was that? Yeah. $8, $10, whatever. And then on the 19th, on the 29th, that morning, it was up at $19. And from $19 in the same day, from 9:50 a.m. to 10:30, it goes up to $53. Guys, this is embarrassing. And then, of course, half an hour later, it drops back down to $28. And then it goes back up a little bit, and it comes back down to 33. And it goes up back to 45, 46, $48. And it comes all the way back down on the 30th today. Now it's back up at $29.79, $30, which is still up 1,300% in 3 days? 3 days. I think Tesla has grown that much over the last 10 years. How much has Tesla stock price grown since IPO? Yeah, Tesla stock grew 4,000% in 10 years. 10 years, guys. 10 years. It grew 4,000%. Tesla's stock, the electric car pioneer and the future of autonomous driving, that company, their stock grew 4,125% in 10 years. And you're telling me that you believe that Kodak is going to be so valuable tomorrow that you're going to invest in it when it's growing at 2,000% in a single day? You don't invest in that kind of thing. That is pure FOMO. There's no fundamentals there. People are just, these are the day traders out there who want to take advantage of the hype, right? Want to pump the stock up and then take their profits and leave you all high and dry, right? And it's going to come crashing back down. And you're going to say, what happened? Kodak, what's going on? I guess Kodak ran out of ink. So anyway, I am rambling. I'm just dumbfounded by all of this. I really hope that you guys are being smart, and I expect that you guys are being smart, because if you're watching this channel, we've made it very clear that we are not day traders. We're not hype investors, right? We practice the bull mentality, right? The bull mentality is that we know what we invest in, we understand what we invest in, we believe in what we invest in, and we hold for the long term. That's how you build wealth sustainably and give yourself the best chances at success in the stock market, right? People say that most people lose their money investing in the stock market, but that's because they do dumb things. They invest in FOMO. They invest in a company that goes up 2,000% in one day just because everyone's jumping in. That's not smart. If you're going to invest, be smart about it. Do your research. If you do your research and it turns out that Kodak is great, that you believe in what Kodak is trying to do, and that they're going to become this great pharmaceutical production house, right? And in some great departure from their history of photography and ink systems, then by all means If you believe in it, go for it, right? But first, do the research, okay, guys? I'm just sharing my thoughts. I'm working on another video right now. I was just taking a little break, and I was watching this lady, and she said this, and so I decided, hey, I gotta come out there before payday tomorrow. Tomorrow's payday. I don't want people blowing their whole paycheck on Kodak because everyone else is doing it, right? I wanted to make sure I catch you guys early. So please rethink, please reconsider your Kodak moment, right? If you're nostalgic, go look at some pictures, right? Go look at the family photo book album. But if you don't know what Kodak does, if you don't understand pharmaceuticals, there's no point in touching it. You're gonna get burned. You don't want to be burnt at the end of the day. I don't understand pharmaceuticals. I don't care who's building or who is developing the best coronavirus vaccine and how many tests and how many clinical trials they've done. I don't understand any of it. I am not investing in it. I don't understand it. I'm not touching it. Because I understand tech. I understand food. I don't understand pharmaceuticals. Stay in your lane. Okay, guys? Again, I'm not trying to be negative. I know you guys are all smart. I just want to make sure that I at least put the message out there for anyone who was thinking of hopping in on this rocket ship, that remember, everything that goes up must come down eventually. And usually what happens with these things, we've already seen it, it was up 2,000%. In the same day, it went back down, and half of that, right? It was at the end of the day at 1,000%. That's what happens. We saw with Bitcoin. Bitcoin went all the way up. Everyone got excited, said, oh, my life is going to change in one day. I'm going to get rich tomorrow. No. We saw what happened with that. It came crashing right back down as fast as it went up, right? That is not sustainable growth. That's not how you build wealth by investing, right? Remember to always practice the bull mentality. Thank you again for watching this video. Remember to subscribe, like this video, whatever. Just rethink what you do with Kodak tomorrow. Rethink what your paycheck is going to be used for. And as always, be smart about what you do. Thank you again. Good night, guys.